Hi everybody, Mike Lee Kinetic, Movement is Life. I'm going to upload this video both on my YouTube channel, Movement is Life, and on my Facebook. 2 days ago, Neil from Lotar Combat has dropped my knife, and now you can order the OREV-5132. And a few people on Facebook have asked a few questions. What's the specialty features in the knife, how it came about, what's so special about the design, this and that. So I'm going to try to make this video anything around between 5 to 7 minutes. Give you quick up points on the knife. Okay, number one, the knife comes from Lotar Combat in a gorgeous freaking box. Each knife comes in a sheath. It's tactical sheath. It's extremely, watch, I'm shaking this motherfucker like this, knife doesn't drop. It's extremely good sheath with a clip for the belt, the whole 9 yards. This is the OREV-5132 full-size Deadly Warrior model 9-inch overall. Okay, this is the Ghost model 8-inch overall, smaller, also comes in a sheath. Obviously, all your knives comes in a gorgeous box, in a sheath, ready to go for you to carry. Okay, let's talk about features of the knife, things that I wanted in the knife, and the background of the knife. Number one, I wanted the knife shape to be like a beak of a raven. So if you look at that, it's the shape of a beak of a raven. I went on freaking Google and Googled all kinds of ravens, this and that, and I made sure that the shape is the shape of a raven. Why? OREV Golani. My unit in the Golani Brigade was OREV Golani. OREV means raven, and we were guided missile tow missiles unit that operate as an infantry special forces, doing all kinds of things, not just with missiles. And I wanted the knife to have the shape of a beak of OREV, of a raven. Okay. Number two. If you take this knife, okay, and you hold it like this, it's the shape of Israel. This is the shape of Israel. If you take a map, same fucking shape of Israel. How many knives can say they're the shape of Israel? Only one. This one. Okay. Not only that, right here. See that little right here? This represents the Golan Heights. So if you look at the map of Israel and you see that territory over here is Golani's territory. This is where the Golani Brigade has fought most of his battles, Tel Facher, Hermon, Man Hermon. It's the Golan Heights, and that it's right there. So again, the shape of Israel, believe it or not, here's the Golan Heights right here. Okay, not many knives or not any knife can actually claim that. Number three, a lot of people ask me, what's the story with the hole? Okay, is the hole just to freaking spin the knife like this? Is that? No, it's not to spin the knife, it's not to put a lanyard. Yes, you can put a lanyard, obviously, but the hole is a measuring tool of 550 meters. Okay, so it has nothing to do with knife fighting, but I wanted this feature in it. If I take the hole of the knife and look like this, and I could put an SUV or vehicle inside, that means the vehicle or the SUV is at least 550 meters for me. Therefore, if I shoot a tow missile, it takes 500 meters to it to get activated and be charged, so it makes damage. The first 500 meters, it is not activated, it's not charged, so I made a measuring hole. It has nothing to do with knife, it's part of my history, I want it in there, so now you know why there's a hole in the knife. Why 5132? Okay, why 5132? OREV 5132, because in my time, my unit was assigned to battalion number 13 of the Golani Brigade, Gdud 13, Gdud Gidon, the Gidon from the Bible, and we were attached to that battalion, but our unit was Palnat 5132, which is Plugat Muntet, which is special unit against tanks, 5132. So there's your number, that's the serial number of my unit on the knife. Okay, number two, you see that logo right here. That insignia right here is the actual insignia on all the Jeeps, the APCs, on all the vehicles of my unit. There was that insignia. So if generals look to binoculars and they see the Jeeps or the APCs, they said, okay, that's the OREV guys. Okay, so basically that's the coded signage of the unit. Okay, so it's on my knife. When you get the knife, it's on my knife. On the other side is the Lotar Combat logo. Okay, so that's that. I actually went to the beach and drew it in the sand and sent the picture to my graphic designer, and he made the logo, and literally I did it in the sand. I wanted that I'm part of the logo, so that's how I did it. Okay, so that's as far as the little things that I put in there that has nothing to do with knife fighting, that has to do with my history, that has to do with my background. Okay, let's talk about knife now. If when you hold the knife in regular grip, it is a scimitar shaped blade, Persian scimitar shaped blade. It is my favorite shaped blade for knife work. It fits with what we do in Agana, slash hook and stab, slash and stab, all our combatives. It's really good, so I wanted a scimitar. Okay, but what's very unique about this knife is actually the reverse grip. Okay, most people are gonna think that we're gonna hold the knife reverse grip this way. No, no, no. The reverse grip in our knife is this way. That's why also there's no spike on this side. So when I'm in regular grip and I reverse the grip, I end up this way, not this way. Okay? I can't spin it the other way. The spike would actually stop me from spinning it. Why? That shape here, watch, I'll get closer. Right here is not sharp. So I can actually lock the knife in my hand for right purposes with either a hand wrap or something, or zip tie or a short rope, and I can actually lock the freaking knife to my hand without whatever locks it, cuts it. That's number one. Number two, if you look at the angle, see that angle here, and then that drop angle straight, that's very sharp. That's not sharp, that's very sharp. It is designed for multiple attacker kills. Okay, so let's say I'm in a corridor and 3 guys are coming at me and I gotta get through the corridor and I'm starting to engage. Okay, so let's take Mr. Orange here. Say hi to Mr. Orange here. So I'm here with Mr. Orange. If I stab him in the throat, with a regular knife, I'll have to pull the knife out to engage again. With this knife, because of the angle, when I stab in the throat, and punch through, because of the angle, when I punch through, it'll cut through, and I can engage the next guy with a punch with the 2 spikes. So, extremely unique. No other knife has that. Okay, no other knives don't have that because they don't think like that. Number one. Number two, they didn't design like that. Also, long distance, middle range, close range. Most people would have to have a caber knife or full-size knife for long distance fighting, like full range. The middle range, you can start having knives that are shorter, and then everybody goes into the close quarter, the karambits, this, that, all those fancy knives. And but basically, you have to have 3 different knives for a fucking one knife fight that might happen, change logistic in the middle of a fight. This knife can fight everywhere. It is gorgeous. Nir from Lotar Combat did an absolutely great job. I'm not going to tell you all the features, the D2, this and that. I'm not the technical guy. I'm the one who created it, designed it, gave him the sketch, told him what I wanted, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It dropped this week at Lotar Combat. With this video on Facebook underneath, I'm going to put the link where you can get them. They will sell out. We're making 300 of those. 100 were pre-sold to my instructors and black belts already, and more people are entering. Those will actually sell out. I'm pretty sure we're already almost there anyway. You can get this one, or you can get the Ghost model, and I think Neri did a special. If you buy 2 of them, the second one is only half price or something like that. But that's gone his website. Guys, this is a knife that has one purpose: destroy evil. If right now I would go to hell, fight the devil, that's the knife I take with me. I don't take any other fucking knife. All right, guys, it is a gorgeous knife. I hope it answered a little bit of your questions. If you have any other questions, message me. There's trainers for it, there's courses for it. Unbelievable knife. OREV-5132, drop from Lotar Combat. Go get it.